Hello, my name is Tamara, and this is the second Sunday of Advent. Now, all through the year, we try and live as Jesus wants us to, but especially at Advent, we take time to focus on the reasons Jesus came to show us a better life. So last week, we focused on loving all and how Jesus wants to let us know that we are all loved, but also that he wants to make our family trees better. And we focused in on that, but this week we are going to focus in on giving more. And that doesn't mean giving presents. What it means is giving more of our time. So we're going to see a video right now where the PAC Kids are telling the story from Luke 2, but also from Matthew 1 about Mary and Joseph and Zachariah and Elizabeth. And we're going to see how Mary and Elizabeth were able to give more time to each other because they had a special bond of having these miraculous pregnancies. But also we're going to see how Joseph gave time to Mary by following what God said and choosing to marry Mary even when it was kind of a weird circumstance. So take a look.
This is Mary, a descendant of Abraham. And one day she was standing in her house when suddenly an angel appeared. And the angel told her, "Do not be afraid. You're going to have a son, and you will call him Emmanuel," meaning God with us. But Mary said, "How can I have a baby?" And the angel told her that it will be a child from God. Mary was so excited.
Meanwhile, a man named Zachariah was drawing straws to find out who would give their sermon. It was Zachariah's turn for the sermon, and he was thrilled about it. But while he was getting ready, an angel appeared and said, "Do not be afraid, you are going to have a son." But Zachariah said that was impossible, that he's too old to have a child. This made the angel get mad, and they said that Zachariah would not be able to speak until his son was born. Zachariah couldn't even give the sermon anymore. He tried telling everyone what happened, but when the people saw that he couldn't speak, they knew he must have seen an angel. Zachariah was sad that he couldn't talk, but he was still excited to get home and tell his wife Elizabeth. After all, they were going to have a baby. After Elizabeth became pregnant, Mary came to visit her, because they're cousins, and she heard about what happened. Elizabeth's baby was so excited when it heard Mary speak that it jumped for joy in her belly. Mary stayed for quite a while, but eventually she went back to her own home.
Now, Mary was engaged to a man named Joseph, and when he found out that she had become pregnant, he was shocked. He said that he had to call off their engagement so that Mary wouldn't be embarrassed. So he went back to his house, and while he was dreaming, an angel appeared to him too, and told him that Mary was pregnant with the Son of God. Now, even Joseph is excited. So he decided to go with Mary all the way to Bethlehem. They knocked on the door of every inn, but there was no room until one innkeeper said that there was room in a stable. As Mary and Joseph got to the stable, a star was going into the night sky, because in a manger down below, Jesus was born. And the star appeared to guide others to find and worship baby Jesus. But we'll talk more about that later.
So we got to see how your friends portrayed the story from Matthew and Luke. And you may be looking at that saying, yeah, but those were all adults who gave of their time. How can I do anything? But every time you choose to serve others or to give your time to them, you're stepping into the miracles that God wants to do on earth. So this week, what we're going to do for our activity is we're going to make a coupon book. It's called a Helping Hands coupon book. And what you do is you just put in little coupons for your parents or for whoever you're going to give this to of things you can do to give time to them. So if you're little, things like, I will give you a hug. This coupon is good for one hug. Or I will help wash the dishes or help with supper. There's also things like saying, you know what, Mom and Dad, I've got this. Tonight, I will read you your bedtime story. you can put that in your coupon book. But every time you choose to do something for someone else, you're stepping into this big, beautiful plan that God has for Earth. We also have given you an Advent calendar on your email. Now, I have that in this pocket. And it tells you different ways to give of your time to others. But the thing is, we wrote that Advent calendar before Code Red happened. So you're going to have to adjust them, but that's okay because we have a creative God who will help you to think of creative ways to give time to others. We also wrote that Advent calendar when we thought there would be snow. And there isn't snow. So you can't shovel your neighbor's driveway, but maybe you could sweep it off for them. Something like that. But to end this morning, I just want to say the memory verse to you guys. Jesus came not to be served, but to serve others. And he laid down his life as a ransom for many. That's found in Matthew 20:28. And may you guys serve like he did and find the wonderful blessing and the miracles that he provides as we lay down our lives for others. Have a great Sunday. Bye-bye.